How are you today? Yeah, we're a little late on the schedule today. So today is our last day. We're going to be talking about the 8 simple steps to manifesting, go over some of the stuff that we've talked about and put it in a concise way that you guys can take moving forward and use every day with the things that you want to manifest. And then we're also going to talk about the one ingredient that you can't possibly manifest without, and that's faith. So thank you so much for joining me. My name is Lily. I'm here to share mindset skills and law of attraction and manifestation with all of you because it's something I'm passionate about. It's something that's really helped me along the way to manifest all of the things that I want, to be able to live in a positive place of abundance and joy, and to really focus on having faith in what's not yet seen. So do me a favor, if you've been liking these videos, hit that like button for me before you forget. Give us some YouTube love. That would be awesome. So if you've been following for the last 21 days, you have done a lot of difficult work, a lot of work that makes you really look inside and be vulnerable and take a look at some of the ways we're self-sabotaging. And those things aren't easy to do. So first thing I just want to say is that if you've been doing this challenge, congratulations. You have done a lot of hard work, take a lot of deep looks at what's inside and what's stopping us and from moving forward and from manifesting what we want. And so you may have noticed that this challenge wasn't just about exercises regarding money. It's really about us going first and up-leveling ourselves so that we can up-level our future. And we really have to be the ones that make those interior shifts to be able to watch those shifts manifest in our physical reality. So we've really looked at some of those deep-seated limiting beliefs. I think that's a really important place to start, because if we have blocks in believing that things are possible and being able to have faith in what we manifest, we can't possibly do it, And so one of the things that people ask me, okay, well, how do you manifest? What does that mean? It's like, well, the most important thing is you can't just want something, because wanting something is keeping you in that space of not having it yet. What you need to do is to be grateful for having it already, for having faith that it's already yours and that it's just a matter of watching it unfold as you align with what you want. So as you've already seen, money manifesting requires a lot of faith in the not yet seen. So we really have to believe in ourselves as the first part of the creation, and then in the invisible forces of the universe and that energy that we know is there even though we can't see it. And faith really is the difference maker when it comes to manifesting. Without faith, you can't get anywhere from here. So I remember reading that Oprah did a study and talked to a lot of successful millionaires and billionaires in business and asked them, what is the non-negotiable that you need to be able to succeed? And they said belief. Really believing in what you haven't seen yet. You do have to have faith. So it's really the difference between walking around as victims of our current circumstances and creating our future reality in our physical reality by believing it's possible before we see proof of it. And really seeing those opportunities and the abundance around us because we're in that space of having faith that it's possible. So just like your laptop or your phone connects to your Wi-Fi, connects to the router via your Wi-Fi, faith is what connects us to that energy of manifestation in co-creation with the universe. And so whether you've manifested that money for this challenge yet or not, faith is really what will shift your reality to match the inside of what you want to the outside of what you have. So it may even be simple shift of really believing it's possible. And if $1,000 is a number that you can't have faith behind, showing up in your life, through co-creation or within 21 days or whatever the block is of having that, start smaller. Say, okay, I'm going to manifest $200 in 21 days, if that's something that you can really get wrap your mind around and have faith in. And because that's the biggest denominator, it's not that the universe doesn't have it available for you, it's that if you're not in the space of believing that you can have it, you're in the space of not having it. So I want to talk about just a reminder of the steps of manifesting, because this is really what it comes down to in terms of what needs to fall into place to be able to match the vibration of having something appear in your physical reality. So the first step to manifesting is to get really, really clear on what you want and intend for it to happen. And so that's something we did when we did the scripting exercise, where we really visualized exactly what it is we want. What's the exact life of my wildest dreams? What does a day look like in that life? And by doing that, we're getting really, really clear on exactly what we want. We're sending a complete order to the universe, and we are intending for it to happen to us, to happen in our space. And then the second step is to have that faith, to believe without a shadow of a doubt that this is possible. Because when you have that belief, you are able to find that inspired action that will get you there. And if you don't have the belief, the inspired action is going to look like just a waste of time, or something that's, oh, that won't work because I don't believe this is possible, or you won't see the opportunity at all because your eyes aren't open to that abundance. So the third step in manifesting is really to eliminate all of the reasons that it won't work. And that includes eliminating the reasons that it can't happen because of what you believe on the inside. So really eliminating the reasons that it won't work in your mind, and really believing that you can have it, and eliminating all of the reasons that you believe you can't have it. And then detaching from that how that it's going to happen, and really knowing that the universe has your back, and that your job is to align and take inspired action, and that the universe will figure out how. And then really believing to your very core the new truths that you've decided, that you've replaced those limiting beliefs with these new money truths, and really, repeating them and believing them, and ingraining them in you so that you can manifest what you want. And then receive it. Receive what you've manifested, like the badass manifester you are. It's just clearly the final step is just to get what the fuck you want. So, the universe is really working its ass off to give you whatever you want. We're expansive beings in an expansive universe, and we're meant to continue to grow and expand and have desires and have vision and have goals and all of those things, and the universe wants you to have that too. We're made this way for a reason, in an energetic universe, and we really get to have whatever we want when we tap into that power. So your final action for today is to write a thank you note to the universe. Now, this can be anything you want it to be. It can be thank you for breathing, thank you for my family, thank you for, finding this experience of the law of attraction and learning these skills. It can be really anything, but really just having that absolute state of gratitude. Because like we said, gratitude is that pouring fuel on the fire of manifesting. And one of the things that I found in my experience of doing this letter to the universe was that I really tuned into first being grateful and thankful for what I have. And then second was to be thankful and grateful for the things that I'm manifesting. Because when we have that gratitude for things we haven't yet seen, they have no choice but to continue to move towards our space. So I want you to make sure that your letter is epic. Really get that energy, really get in that space of how abundant and magical this universe is and how grateful we are for it. And really, you can be grateful for the $1,000 you manifested. You can, make it whatever it is, make it something meaningful to you. So I manifested a place to live, and lo and behold, guess what? Yep. Manifestation works when you believe it's possible and you take inspired action, right? So thank you guys so much for joining me on this 21-day journey. I know it's been a roller coaster if you've been following along with the actions. Feel free to go back and do this challenge again. Manifest another 1,000, 5,000, 100,000, whatever it is you want. If you can get your energy behind having it, the universe gives it to you as easy as it gives you a parking space. So the process of manifesting a parking space and manifesting $1 million to the universe is no different, as long as we can align with it. So, and that's our part. So the universe is really just, it's always saying yes to you. It's saying yes to your beliefs, whether they're limiting or empowering. So make sure you're intentional about what your beliefs are and where you're putting your intention, because no matter what you ask for, the answer is yes. So thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been an amazing 21 days. I really appreciate y'all taking this journey with me. And I hope you will like this video, subscribe, hit the bell so that you'll be getting notifications because I'll be coming on here more. I've got a podcast coming up that's going to be on YouTube and then other channels. So stick around. There's more to come. I hope you guys got tons of value out of this, and I will see you all super soon.